Good morning and welcome back to those who are back after festivities. To new students, welcome to Raise, who started in September. Sit straight, sit tall, sit on a height. Recommended. And then close your eyes and just be there. We'll wait a bit till the others settle down. Start with your head, brain, skull region and keep it completely soft and relaxed. Feel the forehead skin, spread it, soften it, relax it. Eyes, upper eyelids very gently pressing and the corners of the eyes spreading, inner corners towards the inside, towards the nose, outer corners spreading outward towards your temples. Relax your cheeks, maxilla receding down. Feel your mouth cavity. Often we grip, we tighten. So bring that awareness. And as you keep practicing these things, you will bring it to your day-to-day life. That hardness, tightness, gripping, that makes us all not only stern, it makes us stubborn. So let go. Don't hold on, don't grip, don't harden. Throat, neck, shoulders. So even though you are sitting tall, upright, bring about a softness and a feeling of relaxed body, and your breath will relax. Feel your breath now. If you're feeling any discomfort, groins feeling tight, you're not feeling an opening, spread, relaxed, feeling at your pelvic region, abdomen, lower back, hamstrings, hips, you need to sit on more height. Maybe sometimes you're feeling that, then those few times take extra height. If you're feeling a pull in your upper back between the shoulder blades, your ribs, neck, from the neck to the shoulders, you need to sit on extra height. So remember these basic rules, they'll go a long way in helping you heal. Feel your inhalations, feel your exhalations. Ascending the frontal body with every inhalation, descending the back body, maintaining that as you exhale. And just feel now as you're there, steady, calm, quiet, sensing your breath, releasing all the grips and the tightness. How are your senses? How is your mind from the morning inertia or the rushing around to make it to class? Are you feeling a little more settled at the same time, raring to go, looking forward to the class? Join your palms for prayers. Press your palms well against each other. And as you press your palms further broad and wide and move the shoulders back and down, lift your chest up. As you press your palms, bring your elbows down and closer to your waist and your upper arms long. Breathe. We'll say the prayers together. Inhale. योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचा मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोतं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि आबाहुपुरुषाकारम् शङ्खचक्रासिधारिणम् सहस्रशिरसं श्वेतं प्रणमामि पतञ्जलिम् हरि ओम्. Bow your head down with an exhalation breath. Release your palms. Raise your head, open your eyes, change your cross leg, interchange the legs, roll your toes under you, flatter. This is how we sit in cross legs. So rolling that little finger side towards you, make a cup shape and pull and roll that little finger side towards you. At the same time, don't keep your cross leg too tight and raise your hands up. Urdhva Hastasana. Just look straight in eye level and breathe. If you are not able to get an ascendance, if you're feeling too tight in your upper back, lower back not extending, breath compromised, you're not feeling a lift, a spread, sit on more height. Breathe. Inhalations to ascend the body taller, move the shoulders down and away from the neck. So don't pull the back body up. Back body moves down. So remember this and always put this in your practice. Frontal body ascends, back body descends. As you inhale, frontal body ascend, back body descend, maintaining that, exhale. One more time, inhale and ascend the frontal body, lift your chin up, vision up a little bit, palms going slightly behind the ears, open the armpit chest, open the chest, breathe, take a big inhale now, and then exhale and go forward, extend your palms, mat distance, and drop the head down. So spread your right hand to the right edge, open your fingers, open the skin of the palm, and drop the head down. If you cannot go too low, you can even take your palms on a chair. Stay there. If you're not able to bend forward, sit on more height. Sit on more height. You're not extending your spine. Sit on double pillows. Stay there. Breathe. Inhale, extension forward. So same thing now, can you feel it? Frontal body extending, back body moving back and down. And as you exhale, navel to the spine. We are sitting in simple cross leg. We have not changed our position. We have only changed the cross leg legs. And go forward, drop the head. Inhalation, Ascending the frontal body, descending the back body, maintaining that to exhale. Inhale, extend, extend, expand. Exhale. And then slowly walk your hands back, release your legs, come to standing, keep your prop to the side, keep a brick handy, those who need for a few standing poses. Stand in Tadasana. So today is like, I'm calling it back to basics. Okay, so we're going to do basic poses, standing, sitting, even lying down. So feet together, look at all your 10 toes, look down once, raise your toes up and open each finger of the foot. Each toe spread, lift, open and keep it down. Do it once more if you want to. Open the 10 toes, lift, spread, keep it down. Now slightly bend your knees so that you can touch the inner knee to outer knee, rotate and touch the thighs together, knees together, inner thighs, ankles, heels, touch with a slight bend in the knees. Just a slight. As you stay with your legs slightly bent, inhale to ascend the spine up, navel up, tummy upwards, chest up, and maintaining that, exhale, roll the pelvis and tuck your tummy. So with slightly bent knees, you can feel the pelvic tuck. So do that action and grip your legs together and then slowly start straightening your legs. Find out the moment you straighten, if that buttock flesh is climbing up and your back is arching, again bend your knees a little bit and tuck your tailbone, squeeze your hips down and wide, squeeze your thighs together, inhale to become taller, exhale, tummy in, pelvic tilt, then straighten your legs. Stay there. Few more breaths. Feel your Tadasana. Feel the grounding of the entire circumference of your leg. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale to become taller. Maintaining that. Exhale, navel to the spine. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest up. Elongate the arms. Grip your legs. Maintaining that exhale. And now take your palms wide to the side. Open up. Look straight ahead. Open the palms. Open the shoulders. Open the chest. Open the armpit chest. Fingers straight and long. Move the shoulders down. Come on, roll the shoulders down. So the frontal armpit chest lifts up. Back armpit chest moves down. Find out. Can you feel that? Frontal armpit chest, lift up strongly. Shoulders down. Shoulder blades engaged. Feel the upper back. Feel the upper back. And then slowly palms down. Relax. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Feet together, knees together, ankles together. Once more. Raise your palms up sideways. Feel your right, left, shoulder, arm, palm, wrist, elbow locked. Now turn your palms to face the ceiling. The moment you do this, there is more lift in the frontal armpit and the back shoulders move down. So feel that. Now maintaining that length, little finger side, extend further out. Exhale completely, tummy tuck, pelvic roll, and inhale, ascend your arms, Urdhva Right arm in line with your right shoulder, right ear, left palm in line with the left. Stay there. See, feel, don't see whether your wrist is coming closer. Don't let that happen. Maintain the parallelity. If your shoulders are not moving down, spread your hands a little wider. Breathe. Inhalation, ascend, ascend. Become tall. Lift your hands up. Lift your navel up. Lift your pubis up. Maintaining that. Exhale, tummy squeeze. Exhale, tailbone in. Now slowly open to the sides. Turn and release. Release your legs a little bit. Wider. Breathe. Clasp your fingers behind the back. And pull. Roll the shoulders back. And lock your elbows. If you're not able to do this, use a belt. Stay there. Stay there. Inhalation and exhalation. This is called Paschima Baddanguli Asana. Paschima Baddanguli Asana. Feel. You have a right finger, little finger, left little finger. So feel which finger is out, which is in the cross. And then interchange. Left finger out, Baddanguli Asana. And pull. Inhalation, ascend. Maintaining that lift, exhale. Inhalation, pull the shoulder blades down. Create that traction, lock your elbows. Maintaining that exhale. One more time. And release. Join your legs once more together. We are going to do Urdhva Namaskarasana. So join your palms in the center of your chest. First round, we are going to raise the head up, looking at the arms as you take your arms up. Okay. So slowly press your palms together. Exhale completely. Inhale and keep raising your hands up, eyes up, chin up, head up. Look up at your palms, look at your elbows, ascend upwards, ascend upwards. Feel the extension, feel the opening. Raise your body higher and higher. Grip your legs more. Every inhalation, look up and look at your elbows. Are they straight? Otherwise, bring them slightly in front of your face and lock your elbows and press the palms together. Breathe. Look up. Press the bottom of the palm together. Look up. Breathe. If this hurts you too much, Aditi, you have to release the poses whenever you get any pulling. Don't overstress. And now maintaining your hands there, body tall and long. Look straight. Look straight. Breathe. Slowly palms in front of your chest. And release. So with Namaskarasana, we are going to do Vrikshasana, tree pose. So try in the center once. I'll give you options for those who topple if you raise your leg. Those who cannot hold and lift the leg, you can just keep it below your knee. Okay, first learn to balance. Those who can, grip it, lift it high. So right foot at your right groin, right perineum, heel comes up to the perineum and stay there first. Stabilize on that left foot. Focus your eyes. We'll do the arms later. Okay, first let's learn this. And those who are going to find it too difficult, I'll send you to the wall. First, just do this. Come on, 10 counts. 1, 2. Hold your leg if it's slipping. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And release. Change. Very good. Other leg up. Take your left leg slowly, slowly, slowly up. Slowly teaching that right knee, right foot, right thigh to balance. So that right leg has to help you. And then look straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And release, relax. So those who just can't do it, you will touch your right knee to the wall. Rather than go like this, you will touch the right knee, because from here, we are going to go to Namaskarasana. Those who are also not able to get their foot up or it is slipping too much, go to the wall, adjust your left foot, touch your right knee to the wall and be there. Okay. Others in the center, let's go. Take your right leg up. Namaskarasana above your head. Now, focus your eyes. Okay, your eyes are going to help you balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and release. Change, other side. So when you take your leg up, those who are balancing, all the things of ascending the frontal body, descending the body, back body, moving your buttocks into you, opening the pelvis. Come on, start doing all the actions that you learned from the beginning. Squeeze your buttocks into you. Lift your navel into you and upwards. 1, 2. Focus your eyes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and release. Keep your feet apart, mat distance. Hold your palm to your elbow. Raise your body taller with your inhalation breath. Exhale, slowly go down. Keep your knees bent. If you have back issues, keep your knees bent or just take your palms on a chair. Be safe. If you have any issues, be safe. That's the first thing to learn in yoga. Understanding your body. So now, Nisha, slightly bend your knees so you can go lower. Touch your abdomen to your thighs. Everybody bend your knees a little bit and let your abdomen lie over the thighs and raise your hips up and roll forward towards your toes as you go down further. Breathe. Breathe. Inhalation. Exhalation. Drop the head. Drop the neck. Drop the senses. Let go. Keep your hands, arms in line with the ears. Arms slightly up in line with the ears. Roll towards your toes. 1, roll forward towards the toes. 2, one last time, roll forward. Slowly come up and release and join your legs. Feet together, knees together. Utkatasana, which is chair pose, imaginary chair. Okay. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Lift your body. Exhale, bend your knees. Let's do this 2-3 times. Okay. So inhale, rise up, lift tall. Exhale, tuck your tummy, extend your spine. Do not lean forward and go down few inches. Inhale, come up, 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 up. And exhale, go down now and stay down. Stay down. Knees together. Squat. Thighs together. Aditi, keep your hands bent. Shoulder issues, keep your hands relaxed. Any position is fine. Stay there. Stay there. Now join your legs together, knees together, thighs together. Focus your eyes, look straight. Roll the buttock skin down. So the buttocks roll towards the heels. Tuck your tummy and lift the spine up. Lift the chest up. Lift the navel up and go down. 1, go down lower. 2, go down lower. Shift your weight to your heels. 3, Uttanasana. Go forward, lie on your thighs and straighten your knees. Come on, touch some part of your tummy to your thighs. Once more, bend your knees. Bend your knees. Touch your tummy to your thighs. Roll the hips forward. Roll the hips forward and up, forward and up. And then straighten your legs. Be there. Be there. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, raise your head up, chin up, bend your knees. Bend your knees. Bend your knees deeper. And now raise your arms up. Raise your arms up. So we're going to do this 2-3 times. Okay? Raise your arms up. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Uttanasana. Lie on your thighs. Make a contact to go down. Stay there. Stay there. Contact. Tummy to the thighs. Hips rolling forward. Hands towards your feet. Hands closer to you. Now raise your head up. Start bending your knees. Head first, hands down to bend your knees. Hands down, bend your knees, Kalandi. Sit lower. Sit lower. Hands down, bend your knees. And now slowly raise your hands up. So this way you can go a little lower. Lift up. Lift up. Lift up. And Uttanasana. Touch tummy to the thighs to drop to Uttanasana. Last attempt. Last attempt. Breathe. Breathe. Hands down, knees can be bent. Hands down, hands down. Now raise your head up, start bending your knees to Utkatasana. Hands down, bend your knees, hands down. First hands down. So you go lower. With your hands down, you can go lower. And now start raising your hands up. Come on, be lower now. Be lower. 1, 10 counts. 2, hips down. 3, Utkatasana Vasun. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and Tadasana. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We'll take a break with down dog. Urdhva Hastasana. Uttanasana. Walk or jump to down dog. Stay there. Stay there. Now similarly, bend your knees in down dog. Lift your heels up. What happens, Shweta Agarwal? Quickly. Now bend your knees slightly. Lift your hips up. Lift your heels up and move the chest to the thighs. आता स्वर्णा तुझ्याकडे तो बेंच आहे, तो भिंतीला लाव. You have made a bench. Swarna, take your hands on the bench and give a push. Stay there. Stay there. Breathe. Breathe. Now don't spread your legs so much, Smita. Legs, feet should be hip distance. Palms shoulder distance. Lock your elbows. Raise your hips up. Raise your heels up. Raise your back up. And push chest to the thighs. Slowly try to touch your heels down, or rather extend the back of your legs. They may or may not touch down. It's fine. Just extend the back of your legs. Shift your weight to your legs. Shift your weight to your heels. Shift your weight back, back, push, back. Push the mat. Go back. One more time. Push your chest to your thighs. हा, आता अजून पाय मागे घे स्वर्णा आणि धक्का मार त्या बेंचला. Take your legs back. Bend your knees, Swarna, and push chest to the thighs. Yes, that way you have to work in this pose. Huh? Slowly walk forward and stand straight. Feet together, knees together. Tadasana. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Next pose is Parshva Uttanasana. Okay, but you're going to stay longer on the legs, not taking your hands down, which we will do maybe eventually. Huh? So right leg stays forward, left leg drops back about 60 degrees, 45 degrees, and then you're going to turn your belly from left to right. So face me. Even if your back leg has gone back, turn the body. If you find this too difficult, slightly turn the back leg more, but not completely, because this way you lose balance. Back leg is not facing front completely, okay? Turn it out. And now turn your belly, turn your waist from left to right. Face me. Turn, turn, turn. Now turn your mat vertical. Some of you who keep turning to the side, Yashashvi and all, because then we are going to also go to balancing. Then you'll keep looking side and you will lose your balance, okay? So do a vertical mat, adjust your camera, those who are looking sideways. Now take your palms behind the back. You're just making a loose clasp, okay? We're not doing anything extra. Just keep your elbows slightly bent and your hands behind your back. Now, when you stay here, can you feel the right hip, left hip alignment? This is the purpose of these palms being on your hips. So feel that. Now take a big inhale, exhale, go halfway and feel the hips. Feel the hips. That right hip starts dropping. We are staying only halfway. Raise your chin up and look ahead 6 feet on the ground and stay there. Look halfway. Feel what is happening to that right hip because of the tightness in the hamstring. This is a slightly challenging pose for that one leg, one side. Stay there. Now, if this is too much for you, you're having issues, please take your palms on a chair, because otherwise you're going to overstress your back, your hamstrings. So you decide. Take your palms on a chair. And then inhale and come up. Stay there. Again, feel the hips, right, left. Feel the pelvis facing me, right, left. Take a big inhale. Go forward halfway. Stay there. Extend your chin forward, eyes forward. Can you feel the hip? That left hip starts climbing up. The left pelvis, can you feel it? So move your right hip in line with the left. Come on. Feel and go. Eyes focus at the ground. Don't look here and there. You lose balance. Focus your eyes towards the ground. And then with that hip aligning, slowly go down. Palms on your hips, go down. We are not taking the hands down at all. Go down, go down, go down. Now drop the head and be there. Feel your hips, be there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Head down, knee straight. Back heel push. 5, 6. Very good. Knee straighter. 7, 8, 9. Slowly come up. Release. Tadasana. You're dropping one hip, Vijay. The whole purpose of this hand here is to feel that alignment. Come on. Left leg forward, right leg back. So this left hip starts dropping down. So here itself, roll that left hip up and back. Stay there. Stay there. Look straight, straighten your knees and just feel. Focus your eyes and feel. How is the left hip? How is the right hip? How is the pelvis at the back? Is it feeling in one line? How is the pelvis in the front? Can you feel open and aligned in the front? Now take a big inhale, aligning your pelvis, go forward and down. Breathe and go. Grip your legs and go. Now the right heel, right foot is very important to go. Don't crisscross your legs. Your left leg can be a little bit to the left and go. Go, look straight ahead. Be there halfway. Be there halfway. Back knee straighter. Front knee straighter. Now feel the alignment. Is your left hip going somewhere out of line? Slowly come up. One more time. Move the left hip back. Roll the right thigh forward. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, move the left hip back. Go down. Roll your left hip, right hip in a line. Go down. And now start extending your body forward to go lower. Forward to go lower. And then last minute, drop your head. Focus your eyes. Go down deeper. 1, 2, 3. Left hip leg goes forward. Vaibhav. 4. Never mind. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Down dog. Take your palms down and stay in down dog. Come on, Shweta. Are you not well or something? Come on, be a little strong on those legs. Why are you giving up poses? They're doing very simple things today. Huh? Trying in my simple way. Stay there. Down dog. Down dog. Come on, keep the focus. Breathe. Now Swarna, lift your heels up, lift your hips up, bend your knees and push chest to the thighs. Paya azun mage ghe Swarna. Distance vadva. Increase your distance in down dog, everybody. Raise your hips up, raise your heels up, bend your knees if you have to. Smita less. Smita, you've gone too far. Bend your knees if you have to and push strongly chest to the thighs and lift the shoulders up, lift the back up, lift the hips up and throw the weight towards your legs. Throw the weight towards your legs, and that is how the shoulders should not get tired. Let's roll to up dog so that your legs also get a break. Roll. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Raise your chest up. Raise your thighs up. Raise your knees up. Open the chest. Lock your elbows. Become tall. Spread your hands a little wider if you have shoulder issues. And exhale. Down dog. Breathe. Breathe. We are doing 4 more times. With your inhalation, you're going to roll forward. Exhalation, you're going back. Ready? Exhale completely. Inhale and roll. Stay there. Stay there. Let's stay here a bit till others join. 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale and go back. Slowly go back. Tuck your tummy to go back. Stay there. 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Inhale and up dog. Inhale and up dog. Thighs, knees sharp. Raise your chest up. Shweta, your chest is not coming up. Reduce your distance. Shweta Agarwal, lift up. Lift up and down dog. Okay, one last round. Down dog. 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale completely. Inhale and roll. Last round, last round. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Lift your chest up. Raise the body higher and up and up and up and up. Down dog. Breathe. Slowly walk or jump forward. Uttanasana and Tadasana. Inhale and exhale. So from the first pose, we are going to balancing. So this is Parshva Uttanasana, which you did with your hands on the back. You're going to continue this, or you may clasp your fingers, okay, if you're confident of locking your elbows. So these are 2 options, either this way or just be like this. From here, we are going to balancing. So first thing is Parshva Uttanasana, where we are going lower and lower and lower. And then coming halfway, slowly stepping forward, and then raising your back leg up. Eyes have to be focused. And now here, you can again feel the alignment. That is why these hands here today, I want you to feel that. Okay. So right leg forward, left leg back, 45 degrees. Let's keep the elbows bent and the palms on the hips. Feel that alignment. Come on, feel that alignment. Raise your chest up. Raise your body taller, lighter, stronger, sharper. Feel your hips. Left hip roll forward, right hip push back. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, go forward, forward, slowly down. Push your back leg, start going down. Push your back leg, start going completely down. Feel the back leg. Shift your weight to the back leg. Now focus your eyes on the ground and stay down. 1, head down. 2, down, deeper. 3, go down. 4, 5, don't raise your hands up. Hands on the hips. 6, otherwise you lose that alignment. 7, 8, 9, now come up. Keep your hands on the hips only. And then come up halfway. Halfway. Slowly start hopping forward. Bend your front knee. Take your back leg forward. Eyes focus to the ground. And raise your back leg. Warrior 3. Feel that left hip starts jumping up. Move the right hip back and up. 1. Magcha paay uchal Swarna. 2. Your back leg up. 3. 4. Back leg up. 5. 6. Stay. 7. Harpreet up. 8. Kalindi. 9. And release. Stand straight. And catch your breath. What's happening to the stronger people? And change legs. Left leg forward, right leg back. So the moment I'm constantly telling you to align, you're finding it so difficult that it's coming down. That means you just go like this sometimes. When you're able to balance, there is so much misalignment. The moment I'm telling you, see how much the balance shakes. So watch that. Left leg. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, go forward and down. Now left hip, push back. Right hip, roll forward. Left thigh, elongate, sharp. And go down more, go down more, go down more. Breathe, go, touch head to the knee, those who can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come up halfway. Focus your eyes at the ground. Bend your front knee slightly and raise your back leg up. Eyes focused. Balance, alignment, strength, determination. 1. Kick your back leg higher. 2. Slightly bend your left knee. Those who are finding it difficult. 3. But kick your back leg. Bend your left knee, raise your back leg. Aditi, bend your left knee, raise your back leg. Dinesh, up, back leg. 6, 7, काहीच उचलत नाही Aditi. 8, 9, 10. Release. Tadasana. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Catch your breath. Urdhva Hastasana. Raise your hands up. Inhale and stretch, 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 stretch. Exhale. Uttanasana. Fingertips cup shape. Ahead, 1 foot of your legs. Use a chair, those who cannot reach. Bring your chair. Use 2 bricks, those who have bricks. Or hold your chair. Stay there. Stay there. You're going to keep the right leg down and raise your left leg up. Because without support, nobody's leg was going up. Come on, raise your left leg up. Raise your left leg up. Hold the chair, your bed, your table, anything you have, and stay there. Kick your left leg higher up. 1. Move the right hip back. 2, 3. Come on, now at least let me see the leg higher up. 4. But the hips not too much out of line. 5. Shweta Agarwal, hands back. 6. Up, 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 Vijay. 7, 8, 9. Release. Change. Other leg up. Other leg up. I didn't say come up. I said other leg up. Go. Right leg up. Rajay, come on, hands on the chair and up. Up. 1. Up. 2. Higher. Each count higher. 3. Very good. 4. 5. 6. Come on, this is your last standing pose. Promise. 7. Give it your best. 8. The best. 9. 10. Release. Sit. Baddha Konasana. Those who need a pillow to sit on, please take it if your sitting poses are weak, or bring your dupatta if you cannot reach your feet. Back issue, shoulder issue, you have to sit on a height. Please do not sit on a height. If you have any issues, you must, because only that will help you. Baddha Konasana. Open your knees, thighs, groins well. Take your fingertips behind and open the chest. Ascend your pubis. Ascend your navel. Ascend your side ribs, frontal side ribs, lift up. If your knees are coming up too much, which I didn't mention, you have to sit on double height. It is known because then there is no opening. Everything is just closed, locked. So sit on double height. Stay there. That is for Prajay. Sit on double height. Bolster ke upar pillow dalo. Stay there. Open, 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 open. Extend your right leg out. This is not new. We have done this routine earlier also. Okay. We are just going to open up, close, 2, 3 times. Become tall. Back to Baddha Konasana. Open the other leg out. Extend, open, curl your toe towards you. Baddha Konasana. Each time taking your feet, shins, knees lower, thighs lower, groins lower. See, inner leg tightness also causes a lot of issues in the spine. And inner legs are often so tight because these poses are not practiced enough. Open up once more. Raise both your hands up and go forward. Go forward. Take a chair for your palms. Take your palms on a bed. Take your palms on a table. Anything. So you get extension. If you're not able to go well, it's better not to do this. It's better to take a height. Stay on a height. That will help you a lot. Go down more and more, those who can. And then slowly move your hands to the right, going to a twist. Chair, people will move the chair or adjust yourself or just use a strap. So you can either use a chair, a stool, or take your strap on that right foot. Use a dupatta and turn. Come on, turn further and further. So there is a nice twisting action. Hold your foot, those who can. Go down deeper. And come up. Baddha Konasana. Open each time, wider. Stretch out your left leg. Let your right foot be as it is. Using a strap or a chair when you go to the side. Raise your hands up. Inhale, stretch. Exhale and go forward and down. And move to your left. Hold a strap so you don't go too low or go down. Hold your foot. Come back up, both legs wide. Spread out your right leg. Gently open up the thighs to the right and the left. Press your palms close to your hips behind you. Lift your hips up and slide forward. 2, 3 times. Take your hands closer once more to the hips. Lift your hips up. Open your thighs. Slide forward. One more time. Each time opening more. Huh? Slide. Open up. Now stay there. Stay there. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Extend your inner legs. Push the inner arch, inner heel, thumbs outside. Little finger bring towards you. Move your thighs closer and closer to the ground. You can even press your palms and move the thigh muscle down. Grip your legs. Push the thighs down. Lean slightly forward and see how those knees expand more. The back of the knee joint opens up. And Baddha Konasana. Straighten your legs. Dandasana. Curl your toes towards you. Press your palms next to your hips. Press the entire palm. Push. the ground and ascend your body up. Of course, those who are sitting on height, you can keep your palms on those pillows, bolster, whatever. Raise your chest up, raise your spine up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Same thing, frontal body ascending, back body descending. And now when we do Urdhva Hastasana, find out what is happening to those legs. Are they jumping up? Are the thighs becoming looser? Squeeze the thigh muscle to the bone. Curl your toes and keep your legs sharp. Inhale, ascendance. Maintaining that. Exhale, tummy flatter. Exhale, navel to the spine. Inhale, ascend. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, ascend and exhale. Release your fingertips towards your thighs. Get a support of those fingertips, palms. You may adjust them forward, backward, and raise your legs up. Raise your legs up. Shift your palms further back. Shift your weight on your hips and release your hands. Bent legs is fine. Those who cannot do this, bend your knees. Knees together, thighs together, ankles together. Modified Navasana or Navasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dandasana. Raise your chest up. Raise your spine up. Breathe. Those who just cannot leave their hands, keep a support, lean back and keep your legs bent. And just try one hand, okay? Or you can even go on your elbows and just stay there and leave one hand. Chalo, others, Navasana. Ready? And lift your legs, lift your hands. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and release. Lie on your back, bend your knees. First bridge pose, keep your belts handy. Everybody needs a strap. Those who don't know this pose, I'm just showing once first. Just watch and then lie down. So you're going to use your strap on your ankles like this. Then the feet go down. Everybody will hold a strap. No holding the ankles because then the shins do not move back. And then we will lift up. Okay, so lifting the hips up is the pose. Holding the strap. Elbows have to be straight. Hands have to be really long. Are we ready? Lie down. Hold your strap. Keep your feet slightly apart, hip distance, and just lie down. Do not lift yet. Just be there. Now crawl your hands closer and closer to the ankles, holding the strap. Feel your feet in a line. Roll the shoulders back. Roll the right shoulder underneath the body, left shoulder underneath the body, and hold the strap closer and closer. Lock your elbows and now pull the shoulders down and eyes to the chest, chin to the chest. Breathe. Straighten your hands more and more and more. Keep your feet apart. Now exhale completely with an inhalation. Lift the hips up. Lift the hips up. Higher and higher and higher. And now stay there. Stay there. Every exhalation, tummy flatter and flatter. Suction at the navel. Eyes to the chest. Inhalation, bring the chest up. Bring the hips up. Maintaining that. Exhale, tummy flatter. Exhale, suction at your hips, suction at the navel and hips higher. Every round, whether it's inhale or exhale, hips are going higher and chest is coming up higher towards the chin. Stay there. Stay there. Few more breaths. Come on, come on. Squeeze those hips higher, Swarna. Up, 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 up. Side of the thighs engage. And don't jerk. Lift up. Vasun, lift up. Look towards your chest. And bring your chest up. Bring your chest up. One last time. Pump the chest up. Slowly down. Relax. Relax. Grip your belt tight. Press your feet well. Roll the shoulders back. Bring your chin down to the chest. Look at the chest. Exhale completely. Inhale and slowly lift up. Don't arch your back. Don't arch your back too much. Lift the hips up, move the tailbone in and stay there. Stay there. Move your knees back towards your chin. Don't throw the knees forward, Vasun. Move the shins back. Lift your hips higher and push your knees back towards you. Pull your knees towards you. Otherwise, the shins cross forward too much. Raise the hips higher. Up, 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 up. Stay there. Stay there. Work slowly with your breath. We try to do too much and jerky and fast. Everything has to be done fast. And that is why we come down, we get tired. Stay there. Stay there. Come on, every breath. Squeeze your tailbone in, squeeze your hips up, navel to the spine, suction action, lift, lift, lift. One last time, up maximum. Slowly down, relax, relax. So this is an important pose. This helps you adjust your shoulders and neck in Sarvangasana. Those who know Sarvangasana, put your mats. Preferably regular. Those who are in pairs and you have one prop, then one person do chair, one person do Sarvangasana. 3 mats. Those who have 4 mats, 1 blanket, whatever you have, set up. Now, those who are doing with me, youngsters, some of you have already started practicing half halasana. Suvarna, you can go to chair. Prajay, chair, you know your do's and don'ts. So you all go to your chair, Sarvangasana, if you want. Now, those who are going to practice half, Priyanka, I don't know, Shweta Agarwal, you can go a little away from the wall, like they are also going to do. You're also going to be 3 feet away from the wall, huh? Regular Sarvangasana people. And you can do your rocking rolling, okay? 3-4 times. Come to sitting. If you have no issues, only you're doing this. Then touch the wall. Come to sitting. Okay, adjust your distance and then stay in halasana. This is for new students. Aditi, Ramnath, don't do. Chetan, don't do. So, those who have no issues will practice half. But today's option is regular Sarvangasana if you can do. Those who don't have props, rocking rolling. Tanushri, rocking rolling. And then stay in half halasana. So you're going like this and you're touching the wall. 3-4 times, then touch the wall and be there. Your hips should come forward. So then your legs can go higher up. Okay? Practice this. Now, those who are with me, Aditi, Chetan, or anybody else, you have issues you don't want to do, take your strap, lie down, do 1 leg stretches. Just do your 1 leg stretching. Now, Sarvangasana people, go up, make good adjustments, tie your belt. I don't need to tell this to the practitioners. Eyes to the chest. Once you are in Sarvangasana, eyes to the chest. Chin to the chest. हाँ आता घट्ट हाथ पकड़ सुवर्ण सोडूच नकोस. Very good. That Vasun, नीचे का मैट भी आपके पास कितने मैट है? तो नीचे का मैट भी फोल्ड करके डालने का. See, he's folded all his mats, so you get that little extra height. So see, to go up to Sarvangasana, you have to maintain the chest to the chin. Vijay, take your legs to half halasana once more on the wall. Yes. And now raise your, now bend your knees slightly. Go forward with your hips. Now look at your chest. Don't look here. The chest to the chin. Don't lose that contact. And raise one leg up. ती छाती अनवटीकडे टक व्हायला पाहिजे. स्मिता, तू lying down one leg stretching कर नाहीतर. So, Smita, you can do this. Those who are not doing Sarvangasana or you have had enough of trial, you can just do your 1 leg stretching. So, hold it for 30 counts. Then take both legs up. Those who are with me, hold it for 30 counts. Then take your left leg up, right leg down, 30 counts. Do 2 rounds. Then relax. Now, eyes to the chest in Sarvangasana. Bring your chest to the chin. Lift your body higher and higher and higher. Breathe. वैभव बेल्ट नाही आपके पास? हाँ प्रियांका, घे खुर्चीवर पाय, घे पाय पुढे अजून खुर्चीवर, घे पुढे आणि आता पकड पाठीला रिब्स ना and touch your chin, chest to the chin when you take your legs up. Chest to the chin, everybody. Lift up higher, lift up higher, raise the body higher and higher. Breathe. Stay there, stay there. Just a minute more. Those who are doing Sarvangasana, 1 minute. Preeti Khanna, I want more back coming towards your chin and thighs going back. Buttocks moving in and forward and thighs going back. Stay there. Breathe. Priyanka, take one leg up. Now slowly go back to Halasana. If you have place, stay there for a few seconds. Or if you don't have, slowly come down. Chair Sarvangasana people. Slowly start coming down. Halasana, stay a little bit more. Practice your Halasana. Chair people, come down, huh? And stay with your bent leg Shavasana. Very good, Rama. Excellent. Roll your thighs still more. Walk towards the bed little more. Walk forward. Yes. Now this chest is to the chin well. I didn't see your pose. Once more, raise one leg up, Rama. Hold your back. Go to Sarvangasana. Don't let the chest move away. Squeeze your buttocks forward. Very good, very good. And keep lifting higher and higher. Next time, I would like you to even fold that bottom mat and put it. You get that little extra padding. Okay. Everybody slowly start coming down. Chair people will remain as you are, legs up on the chair. Others, lie down. Remove your extra padding. Go to flat Shavasana. If your back is hurting, put a pillow under your knees. Like so, you can put a bolster under the knees. This gives a nice rest to your back. Close your eyes. Take a padding for the neck. Completely let go. Take your attention again to the head, brain, face region. Exactly how we started. How is the forehead skin? How are your jaws, your lips, your cheeks, your tongue? Leave everything soft, relaxed. Let go towards Mother Earth with every breath. Soft, smooth inhalations. Soft, smooth exhalations. Stay in your relaxed Shavasana. Before we end the class, I want to compliment each one of you for practicing all these months with such discipline. Really, it's so creditable with so much on our minds, with the housework, with the kids, with their online school now. So much disturbance, you're still able to make it to your class. It's really nice to see that commitment. to yoga. Completely let go now. Shavasana being the most important and the most difficult asana in your practice. Because yoga is not about the physical practice. Yes, we start with the physical body, but this is where it all culminates. If your Shavasana is quite restful, maybe better than the last, better than the earlier, then somewhere some shift from within is happening. It also shows that somewhere maybe today your asana practice helped you in your inward journey. So take that time to sense that, feel that. Now you'll slowly start coming out. Those who want to continue may rest further. Some of you are in that holiday mood maybe, so rest. Otherwise, come up, turn to the side and come up slowly. And namaste.